Hello, hello! You beautiful guardians. This is the old ArchAcadia. And today we'll be going Sejuani jungle. Now why did I pick Archie, why did you Sejuani jungle? Well, I'll answer your question, Jimmy. The way that I see it is they have a lot of they're strong in skirmishes, but they lack a main sort of like initiate damage force. Like, and I thought, well, if we have like, you know, my scary initiate Bola move.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
It's going to be hard for them to group as a team.
Pain is nothing.
Looks like we're going to steal their red. Should slow Udyr down quite a bit. It's not a good idea, it's not a bad idea. I'm fine with it. Right. Now I'm gonna go directly towards my my red.
The cold does not forgive.
So he won't be able to get my red service at 14. So it looks like it's Ekko. Ekko in the jungle. And Udyr in the jungle would have been, you know, I think that would have been a better choice, honestly. Okay. Because Udyr doesn't have sustain in the top lane like Garen does. Not near as much. I'm almost gonna have like this uncontested ability to farm this game. But I really did think, well, if Ekko would have been top, he doesn't have as much sustain either. It's like Renekton's already going back. I'm gonna get Heimer over here. Alright, so I'm gonna head out. Looks like Udyr just picked up first blood. I guess he used his... Oh, he doesn't have a... We're gonna get our first Cinder Hulk components. Head on out. Oh, it was Ekko that helped out top. One of the things that I find as a jungler
I will not hide behind another shield.
is top is one of the few places I want to gank. Heimer should be alright. I'm gonna give a signal that Ekko is over there. Hopefully they'll be alright. Of course they'll be alright.
Does not forgive.
Okay, so it looks like he went back. So Ekko really needs to be able, he really needs to be able to. Oh, like he'll be going 1-for-1. Lane. All right, so I have my ultimate. I'm gonna get this since I just saw Ekko. Actually, we're gonna see if we can grab another 100 gold.
We bow to no one.
Nice work by Garen. 10. So Garen executed. That's perfectly fine. Alright, I should be able to get my item. My Cinder Hulk. Vision Ward, lots of pots.
Pain is nothing. Living in fear.
Okay, bot lane is cleaning up. That's great news.
There is no strength in servitude. Deeds, not words.
Alright, so we're gonna ward up Garen. Give him a little protection.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, top 10. Alright, stealing Ekko's blue is gonna be pretty frustrating for him. Since he tends to be pretty mana hungry.
I was born for combat.
Take out this turret. Very nice work.
You own what you take.
Might even catch
I will not hide behind another shield.
not interested
I
in
will
fighting that.
rule the Freljord. No spoils for me.
This Lucian got himself
Ride onward.
into. Signal Heimerdinger that we want him to get our blue.
There is no strength in servitude. Deeds, not
Go, nice and easy.
fight while cowards talk. No spoils for
Like Heimerdinger is going to be good. So we're going to be maxing out our W and our E second. Garen should be okay.
living in fear is not
Be with their
we bow to no one.
Let's see if pulls are up. A lot of movement in the bottom lane. Gonna make sure Renekton doesn't get very far.
The cold does not forgive. I was formed by winter.
We're gonna push the lane. Renekton feels the need to come back to it.
has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I will not hide behind
So
another
Renekton will be
shield.
missing out on quite a bit of farm. Gonna get Scuttles over here. And bot lane is cleaning up.
Bristle seems hungry today.
Has destroyed the turret.
So they're,
Fight or
the
make
team is doing good. Heimerdinger should be able to cover mid. And at this point, their team is having an item disparity. So
own what you take.
It looks like that ward paid off. Should be just fine.
While power still
Now the bot lane needs a little help. But I think we're gonna leave Lucian to
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna kind of let Lucian.
there is no strength in servitude.
It looks like Lucian stopped the Tristana.
Run them down.
Looks like the Thresh is going to go execute. And it's really just a waste of time to just a waste of time to chase him. Let's steal away some more of. Oh, dragon's up.
No spoilers.
There's no hurry to do dragon.
We bow to no one.
Your team
Make room for those who will. You own what you
All right, great team fight. What is going on here? I guess he's stopping. All right, so we're gonna get a Leandry's Torment. We're gonna get Boots of Mobility, and we're gonna go for a Mercury Thread. Oh, fuck.
The cold does not forgive. Never falter.
has destroyed.
One of the great things that you can do is
Pain is nothing.
if a team wants to go for dragon, and you have control of the dragon area, you have such an advantage that to pass it up is a crime.
I will not tolerate.
And now that I have a, now that we have a lead, you're gonna be seeing
In hand.
a more AP heavy Sejuani. Oh. Or a more damage heavy Sejuani. going to
Hide, they're not hide.
clear these guys. Their bot lane. Now we're just going to leave that big wave right there. Looks like the rest of them are... Okay. Wow, that was one short game. I guess they were just waiting for the 20 minutes, I guess? Waiting for how long did this game last? Don't know. Looks like they updated the game too, 5.21. How do I tell how much time? How long the game lasts? I know I thought I knew how that was done. Alright, so my lanes did great. The Lucian has an early advantage over the Tristana, even though they have a Thresh. But Thresh, I guess, couldn't make couldn't propel against the damage of a double poke lane, meaning a Karma and a Lucian. So I basically could just free farm all I want to. And things with Sejuani, what you want to set up are Dragon plays, Baron plays, and sometimes you need to get vocal and tell people, hey, let's bait Dragon. And we came out ahead because a lot of them, there was a point where 3 people were focused on me, and I actually got out, and Heimerdinger was able to get his big turret out, and then there's no way they could follow up. And Garen was lucky, and like usually Garen's Baron banned, but Udyr into Garen, I don't feel like that's at all good. And this Udyr got a Manamune. I'm not grants bonus attack damage deal to 2% of your mana. You don't have much if yeah, I think you have mana with Udyr, but you don't have at all very much. So yeah. Bizarre setup. Not exactly sure what he was going for. Maybe experimental stuff. Maybe just being a goober. Renekton, he was trying to just survive the Heimerdinger. Renekton would have a hard time versus a Heimerdinger in the top lane, but that's most people, because you really have to have 2 people to deal with all the turret, and even then Renekton couldn't go 1v1. He died 2v1 with Ekko in the mid lane. Ekko helping out. Their problem, another like team composition, none of them really build scarily into the late game, and none of them have like dedicated tanks. Although if they were ahead, Renekton and Udyr would be their strongest tanks, and they have a composition where it doesn't like we would own the fighting mid, fighting objectives, where you know everyone's there and you're just waiting to get a good pick on something, some damage. But then at that point, it would have been my job to use all the stuff that I farmed to stop as much of their damage as possible, freezing them in place. Heimerdinger could get out his turret while they're frozen. The synergy with that, Garen can also do that, and to keep him away from Lucian and Karma. But in this case, Lucian and Karma did quite well in lane, and as the game would progress longer, they would have had a difficult time. But they could have come back. All right.